Hi everybody, thanks for stopping by. The video issues that came across last episode also existed in this episode as well. I'm not quite sure why. I know when I recorded it initially there were a couple of jumps, but on the playback, for whatever reason, there's huge pauses in the recording. The audio is great, but the recording is just, it's horrible. A lot of it happened with the replay commentary and the like. For whatever reason, when the game scored a goal, for whatever reason, it didn't record properly. So as a result, there's not a lot of highlights in this game. I mean, you'll see the goal scored, but that's going to be about it. And I'm really sorry about that. I think I may have figured out what was going on. I'm going to run a couple of tests to make sure. If not, well, worst comes to worst, I'll go upstairs, wake up my 9-year-old, and have him take a look at what's going on. This is more his area of specialty than mine. Anyhow, thanks for stopping by. My name's FM Jellico, and this is the Diffuse Challenge, episode 126, with Enfield Town FC. Well, if there's a pattern to this year's game, it is not readily apparent to me, other than the fact we really haven't drawn that much. So, of course, after drawing to Liverpool, we were away at Tottenham, who were first in the league, and they bossed us. 17 shots, 8 on target, our 6-1. Miguel had a brace of goals. Zabalza had a goal in the 18th minute as well. This game, for all intents and purposes, was over by the first half. Hernandez had a bad day, Bautista had a bad day, Polipovic had a bad day, the strikers had a bad day. It was just a bad day all around. And to make things worse, literally 2 days later, we played the second team in the league, Man City. And this game was a bit better. We had 17 shots, 8 on target. They had 17 shots, 10 on target, but freaking 13 of our shots were from outside the box. Arnaud had an 82nd minute goal to make the score look kind of sort of respectable, but Colbert had a 26-minute goal. Rocco Supe had a brace of goals within 10 minutes, and Man City they clobbered us. And we're not doing ourselves any favor with all these long shots, that's for sure. We got ourselves right against West Brom in a pretty back-and-forth game that ended up being 5-3 us. We had 21 shots, 10 on target, only 5 long shots this game. Could be maybe that's what the defense is giving us. West Brom had 14 and 7, but everybody had a pretty solid game. Hank Kremer had a brace of goals. Al-Jahani had a brace of goals. Wendell had a 9th-minute penalty kick. Wright, Eno, and Moroni had goals for West Brom. Moroni's goal in the 91st minute made the score look closer than it really was. This was a good game for us, especially coming off playing the first and second teams in the league. And we followed that up with a 1-0 win away at Brighton. We weren't our best this game from a technical point of view. 11 shots, 3 on target to their 8 and 3. The possession advantage was negligible at best. Hank Kremer scored a really nice goal, though, in the 78th minute. Mugbo ended up having a player of the match performance. He had some very nice key tackles and some very nice interceptions. So today we are playing Newcastle in the FA Cup third round game. I'm going to set my best 11 for that, and we'll be back with that game in just a bit. Well, today we are away at Newcastle for the FA Cup third round, and they are playing a 4-3-3. Hutvanger in goal, Howe, Enrique, Pollard, and Castillo as the defensive back four, Lubicic, Reed, and Cesar as the midfield three, Craig, Guzman, and Miller up top as the strikers. We're also playing our 4-3-3, Hernandez in goal, Vidor, Mugbo, Millen, and Bautista as the defensive back four, Mew, Wendell, and Flipovic as the midfield three, Kremer, Al-Jahani, and Shripnia at top as the strikers. Mew already picked up a yellow. We're not even 2 minutes in. Al-Jahani just picked up a knock. Now we're going to switch to the 4-3-1-2, bring Gomes on, and take off Al-Jahani. Craig. no idea what that kick was, but Plipovic has it now. Into the crowd, goes right to Cesar, to Ljubicic, to Guzman, to Craig, bounces it off. And somehow he still manages to get it past Hernandez. What the heck is that? Oh, for F's sake. What the heck? Vitor with the throw-in. To Wendell. To Plipovic. Over to Gomes. Up to Tripnia. Back out to Bautista. Crosses it in, but Enrique's there. Bautista runs it down. Plipovic to Wendell. Up to Kremer. Dispossessed by Reed. Up to Miller. Over to Guzman. Holds it up. Tripnia intercepts the ball to Gomes. Long pass to Kremer, but Del Castillo takes the ball away. Cesar to Reed, to Guzman. Passes it up to Miller, who's run between the defenders. He's going to cross it to Craig, who's going to tap it in. I don't know what the heck is going on here. Wendell with the ball. To Plipovic, up to Tripnia. Back to Plipovic, over to Wendell, to Gomes. To Wendell, rather. Back to Gomes, to Plipovic. Oh, nice little triangle's going. Pollard knocks the ball away. Mugo runs it down to Vitor. Over to Wendell, to Gomes, to Kremer, to Mew. Crosses it in. And looks like Kremer scores? Oh, the game froze. Okay, Kremer scores. Oh, must be something going on in the background here. Right before halftime, Newcastle's 12 shots, 4 on target. We're 8-3. Now, we're going to bring Mugo and Mew off. It's a little early, but I don't want to risk it. Holm with the throw-in to Gomes. I don't know what that was, but he's got the ball back. Plipovic to Wendell, to Tripnia, and he scores. Nice goal. That is his first for the team. Del Castillo on the ensuing throw-in to Miller. Back to Castillo. To Cesar. Bounces off an infield player. Plipovic up to Kremer. Over to Diallo. To Wendell. Back to Kremer. And he scores. Well done. That was some very nice ball movement. We have crawled our way back into this. Wendell with the kick to Plipovic. Out to Bautista at the center line. Over to Millen. Crosses it in, goes right to Howe though. Plipovic to Wendell. To Gomes. Dispossessed by Howe. Cesar has it. Long pass. Miller. Up to Craig. Sends it up to Edwards. Rounds the defender and his shot is very wide right. Holm with the ball. To Vitor. To Diallo. Up to Kremer. Feeds Gomes. Up to Wendell. And Hutvanger with a nice stop. Ah, nuts. Del Castillo. Ball's kicked off an infield player. Goes out for the Newcastle corner kick. And again, should be a Newcastle corner kick. Plipovic to Luch. Oh, knocked away Edwards. And his shot is just as bad as Kremer's was. Hernandez. Long kick toward Tripnia. Bautista's going to run that down, and that is the game. Well, that was well done. 3 second-half goals. Well, we got a goal right before the end of the first half. 18 shots, 7 on target. They're 21-6. Decent possession advantage. It's a good come-from-behind win for us. Well, the draw for the FA Cup 4th round has taken place, and we are playing Arsenal, who we're playing next. So we get to play them twice in 3 weeks, give or take. It's going to be an interesting game. I'd like to see if we can't get farther in the FA Cup this year, but I would have much rather played, you know, Bristol or Rochdale. Then again, considering the trouble we had against Mansfield, I don't know that that's a good thing. Well, a good come-from-behind win is always nice. Newcastle's not the best team in the Premier League. They're not the worst team either. And they always seem to give us a tough game. This is the year we get past the 5th round of the FA Cup. I went back and looked, and I'm pretty sure I'll mention this again in future episodes. We've been knocked out of the 5th round of the FA Cup going on 4 years now. And we deserve to get farther. We're a better team this year. We should get farther. Arsenal's good. They're a top half of the table team, but I think we can give them a run for their money. So we'll have to see how that turns out. Thanks for suffering through the technical difficulties with me. Again, I apologize for those. I think I have them fixed. Like I said, I got my 9-year-old standing by just in case they aren't. If you liked what you've seen and heard, please have a like, subscribe to the channel for more content. Questions, criticisms, comments, leave them down below. I'll answer them as fast as I can. My name is Evangelico, and I thank you for watching.